What's good in your hood? Pretty Kitty on your radio for Whammo 1073. I appreciate you getting up super early. That's to answer the question, what's good in your hood? And this guest is joining me again. I believe this is her second time joining us on the show. Shouts to Miss Danielle Parson. She is the founder of the Professional Women's Network. PWN is what we call it in the streets, and they have some amazing programs for entrepreneurs, and a big event happening too. So for those of you who missed our first conversation, Danielle, first off, welcome back.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. Why don't you tell everybody what PWN is and who it benefits?
Yeah, absolutely. So, as you said, PWM, Professional Women's Network, we are here to serve women. So, women who are professional moms, who are professional business owners, who are professional 9-to-fivers, bankers, accountants, all of the things. We were built to bring community access and leadership development for women in the Pittsburgh region. That's our history. And we've
Mhm.
been doing it well for quite some time because 2026 is our 10th year. So we're celebrating a milestone. Thank you so much. Those 10 years have flown by, but they have been so incredible. We bring phenomenal programming to the region. So we just try to do whatever we can for women to know that we're here and for them to come and join us. So I appreciate this platform today. So whoever's listening, if you've never heard of us or anything, now is the time.
And again, if you missed the conversation when we first spoke, I think it was around this time last year. I wanted to know what was the void or what was it that you didn't see to prompt you to start
Mhm.
PWN?
Yeah, I'm a transplant. I'm originally from Chicago, but I've been in Pittsburgh now 20 years. And when I first moved here, I saw it very early that there was a void missing for women to be connected. Meaning, if I am coming into Pittsburgh and I'm trying to build my career, who am I learning and growing from? How am I
Mm.
making relationships? We know now more than ever that relationships are invaluable when it comes to any parts of your personal or professional growth. But how am I making those connections if there's not a space that's built for me to meet that incredible woman, to
Right.
be able to learn whose place I can take in the professional setting as she continues to climb and I climb behind her.
Mhm.
So I noticed very early, it's like, where I know they're here, where are they? And I told a friend, I was like, we need a space where women can come together and learn from each other. Back in the times, I say back in the times because now women are doing golf even bigger and better than men. But that's
Mhm.
what golf was for men. They went out, they had a great time. They're not good at game, but they were able to make some good connections and deals by the time they left the course. So I wanted a space like that. And that's how we started our women's empowerment experience. And
Okay.
it was designed to be something that we did once a year. We all came together. We did that first one. And you know how we are as women. We did it big and we looked at each other and said, this cannot just happen once a year. And then that's how PWN's programming was introduced.
Awesome. And celebrating 10 years, the Women's Empowerment Experience. This is happening with January 24th and 25th. It's a weekend. So
Yes,
you don't
yes.
have to go to work unless you work on the weekends. But anyway, it's a big deal. Why don't you talk to us about what we can expect? Where is it? And who will be joining us on that platform?
Yeah, we are definitely leveling up for our 10-year celebration. So we're taking a look back at this decade. We are excited to welcome Terry Vaughn, actress, director, advocate for women. If you don't know her or you've only seen her on the screen, I encourage you to dig a little bit deeper, her social media, look up to some of her speaking engagement because she's a girl's girl. She advocates for women, she advocates for young girls. She's definitely embodies PWN's mission of turning around and lifting the next woman up. So she is our featured speaker for Sunday for our great fireside chat. But on Saturday, we set the tone and set the bar very high. So we do a list of breakout sessions. We're talking about health. We're talking about getting your money right. And I'm not talking about just putting a couple dollars aside every other week in an envelope. I'm talking about real wealth investment, talking about scaling your business, purchasing a business, breaking those generational wealth curses, and
Mhm.
talking about the things that we don't talk about as women. We don't
Yeah.
sit back and just talk about making, $1 million investment deals, whereas men do it all the time, even if they're not qualified for it. And most of the times we are more qualified and we're not having those conversations. So we're going to start having those conversations.
Mhm.
And We have some amazing activations throughout the week. Now I'm giving you the tea now for real because people don't even know about all of our activations. One thing
Uh-oh.
that I do want to point out, listen, this weekend when we have the event, the Crown Act in Pennsylvania goes into effect. And we're celebrating that because that act is made to help us walk into spaces as our authentic self, not be judged, not be criticized, not be discriminated against. And that goes into effect this weekend. So
Okay.
we are celebrating Rep Mays and all of her work. So we have an activation there in partnership with Dream Salon here in the city, and we will be celebrating the Crown Act. So that's just one of the activations. We have about 6 activations from partners throughout the region that we're going to be working through. It's going to be a phenomenal time. And some
Mm,
people I know, you're like, it's my weekend. I try to protect my time. This is protecting your time because
that's
this is for you.
absolutely.
From the moment that you walk in, everything that we do, everything that we have built was built for you. So
Mhm.
please join us. It's an incredible journey. And if you haven't found your community, this is it. This is your chance to find us.
Let me tell you, when PWN will post an event, I'll be like, dang, I want to make it. Okay, I'm gonna make it. And then I say, oh, well, I have to do this, and then I miss it, and I'm so upset that I've missed this event. You're not only missing out on an event, but you're missing out on opportunities to socialize and network with like-minded women, women that you would that will take you on as a mentee, or you could take on as a mentor. And having those uncomfortable conversations about being a business owner, like me starting my own business, it was something I just did just because I wanted to do it, but I didn't have a mentor to sit down with me and say,
Mhm.
this is what you could do right. Don't do that. You're going to easily fall into that trap. Or, hey, you need to be invited to this, and connecting you. And that's what this space is. And Danielle, knowing that this feature runs on multiple platforms, that's not just about the African American community. Some folks would think, oh, well, maybe I have to be African American to participate. Can you please let them know that that is not the case?
I really appreciate that. You do not. It's an organization that's built for women. But
Mhm.
you have to also understand that the background of it was created for women that weren't given this space. And we're in Pittsburgh. So it does
Right.
turn out that the majority of those women are Black and brown. But if you understand how systems have created those problems, if you understand how, you know, broken trends and situations have led to this conflict that we're trying to deal with right now in the city of Pittsburgh, you know, being ranked one of the worst place for Black women to live. If you
Yeah.
understand that, then you know the importance of the room and your
Mhm.
value in it as well, no matter your color, no matter where you are geography. I mean, you know what I'm trying to say.
I know
In
what you're
the
saying.
geography of the city,
I got you.
no matter where you live in this city, whatever bridge you have to cross, this platform is for you. All of our speakers are not women of color because some of our speakers have learned the game and have been invited to the table and they want to invite us to the table. So we have to be open and willing to all be in the
Mhm.
room together. So it's
That's
not
right.
just for women of color, but you are understanding that you are working to lift women up.
Absolutely. And for this weekend of empowerment experience, again, celebrating 10 years, shouts to PWN on the 10 on the double digit win. Okay. January 24th and 25th, how can folks get their tickets?
Yes, tickets are still available online. I love you all. I call all of you all my cousins, sisters, and friends, but I know you love waiting to the last minute. I'm going to tell you right now, when you're listening, go click right now. Go click right now. We're at the Rivers Club downtown. Is an amazing property. Their staff is incredible. They've been
Hmm.
working with us hand in hand, but we want to be able to have your plate ready for you. And the only way we're going to have it is if you get your ticket on time. And what you all love to do is to text me a couple days before or send me that little Facebook message. And I
Be
can't
like,
work that
hey,
out.
sis.
I can't work that out for y'all this year. I can't. So go ahead, click. It's on our website, www.prowomensnet.com. You can also find links on our social media. And like, I do want to remind people, like what you said, of what you can connect with there. You're not going to just come in and be pounded with this conference style. That's not what it is.
No.
It's a real chill vibe that's meant for you to grow. And no matter what your busyness is of your day, some women are often hit and grabbed and tugged all day during their workday. So your weekend, you don't want to do that. So I'm going to remind you that's not what this is. You're not
Mhm.
celebrating for you being the banker, for you to be the community leader. Like you're celebrating for that, don't get me wrong, but we're not pulling on you. We're not asking you
Mhm.
for grant money. We're not asking you to sign this contract. This is about uplifting you,
Mhm.
pouring into you. It's not, it's really, I can't describe the community that it is. I'm not just saying it because I created it, but the women are amazing and they are authentic, and people have found their next deal there. They found their next job there. They found their next prayer warrior there. So there's opportunities for everyone.
I went to my first PWN event and I just felt so welcomed. I was like, I saw some familiar faces and I
Mm-hmm.
was just so happy. And every time I see you, it's like, hey, it's like a new sisterhood. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
it's not a journey. Entrepreneurship journey is not one that you want to take by yourself. Like you can't, you got to have a village because it's a lot and you will see life differently once you become an entrepreneur. You are probably already know this. So I think that I really encourage you to get your tickets. ProWomen'sNet.com is the website. Get your tickets today. I'm emceeing the event on Sunday
Yep.
and I cannot wait. I'm excited about it. I got my dress, I got my shoes. Girl, I'm ready to go. So,
I
Rivers
love it.
Club, can't wait, can't wait. So, anything
It's
else you
gonna
want
be a
to add,
great time.
Danielle?
I just want to remind people that while it's interesting that not interesting, our increase in entrepreneurial women has been phenomenal over the last 5 years.
Yeah.
How much it has grown, and that's because of the support that we provide. But it doesn't matter where you are. If you are an entrepreneur, if you have a 9 to 5, if you're a 9 to 5er,
Okay.
however you describe yourself, if you're a stay-at-home mom, I want to remind you too that there's opportunity for you there as well. And I don't
Okay.
want to forget, for our vendor showcase, we're excited that this will be our 10th year for our vendor showcase. We're always uplifting local businesses. So when you come, come prepared maybe to find a little nice little kept secret around the city for you, something new and different in a women business that you can support. So I say that to come ready with your Zelle, your Cash App, your ATM card, and you can support a business as well. It's a great opportunity for that too.
I love that. Danielle Parson, the founder, Professional Women's Network, PWN, ProWomen'sNet.com is the website. January 24th and 25th. It is the 10th annual Women's Empowerment Experience, Inspiration to Action. And Terry Vaughn is the guest speaker for Sunday. And you need to get your VIP early access pass. Gift it for somebody that you know that would benefit off of this event. So again, ProWomen'sNet.com. Help us spread the word. We'll have the link right here on our Facebook page at Whammo 1073 PGH. So thank you so much, Danielle Parson, for telling us what's good in your hood. And we will see you on the 24th and 25th, baby.
Yes, can't wait. Thank you so much.